Just talk about what this trip is, what you kind of expect to get out of this, and how much fun you guys are looking forward to.
Oh, we're so excited to go on this trip. Leave Friday. We're just looking to get some good community service in, really help the people out down there, and then play some good baseball against the Winter League teams down there. And then it should just be a great time and a good experience for us.
What have you done to try to figure out what to expect? Have you looked up anything? You Googled?
I mean, I've looked at like the stadiums and stuff down there. We had a former player come in and talk to us about the trip. He's actually going with us, so that was kind of cool. And then just kind of talking, there's some guys that have been in the past and just kind of what to expect. They've told us a little bit, but other than that, it's just kind of we're going and just going with it. So
the competition's going to be pretty stiff, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's Winter League ball down there, and they take it seriously, and we're looking to get better out of it playing those teams.
Yeah, baseball-wise, what do you guys kind of get out of this trip?
We get to play with where baseball is king, and that's their culture down there is to play baseball, and just to see them play with their passion, it's only going to help us compete better in the spring.
Also to do the community service projects and to kind of spread the Louisville name. I mean, just how important is that for you guys to help out that community?
Oh, it's really important to us just to get our name out there. But then for them, we're going to a girls' orphanage, just spend some time with them in the village there, and it should just be a good time for them, get to feed them, and it just be really good for them too.
Has anyone caught your eye so far in those fall workouts?
Most of the returners have pretty much shown me what they have, and then some of the freshmen have shown good talent. Still kind of early, but yeah, there's definitely new talent coming in. So
for a catcher, not a bad surprise to get Kyle Funkhauser back. Kind of as he's come through, what do you guys work on with him, to get better at?
For him, it's just working on improving every day, working on his command. I mean, he's got excellent command, but still he can get better at it. Then all of his pitches can always get better, so we're just working on that every day.
Do you have any idea what to expect coming up this next week?
Not really. I'm really excited though, get a chance to play against a couple Winter League teams down there, and also get a chance to serve the community. So it's going to be something that I know is collectively as a team and an organization we're very excited about.
What do you guys feel like you get out of this when you go down to a trip like this that's both baseball and community based?
Baseball side, it gives us a chance to play someone other than ourselves. It'll almost be like an actual game rather than coaching involved, taking breaks. It'll just give younger guys a chance to get accustomed to the speed of the college game. Off the field, serving the community, it's something that we kind of take pride in as a program. Serving those that are less fortunate, and just make another smile, make them feel good.
Do you feel like with going through this, the competition is going to be stiff? I mean, how is it? How do you feel like it's going to make you guys better down the long run?
We're going to mix in different guys, I'm sure, which is just going to be good for team chemistry. Who plays well with who. I think it's just going to benefit the organization and team as a whole. Just getting out of like our normal environment, playing here every day, and just experiencing something we've never experienced before.
This is an exciting thing for the program. We're obviously trying to win games and develop players, but an opportunity to go to a third world country, see the passion in their eyes, how much they love the game of baseball, as well as see the unfortunate poverty and the things they don't have. For 18 to 22-year-old kids to be able to serve and give back. I mean, this is something that will hopefully stay in their hearts and change or mold or help them become the men we're hoping they're going to be one day.
How did this develop? Where did it come from?
I went to the Dominican with Keith Madison and Score International about 4 years ago, and about 200 baseball players, coaches, and minor league players, big leaguers, college coaches, high school coaches. You'd put on baseball clinics in the morning, and then you would serve in the afternoon. And for a lot of people who I always say you feel like you're not worthy enough to go on a mission trip. You feel like you got to be perfect, or you look at other people and you say that person's mission trip worthy. That's God calls us all to serve and to give back, and once you go on one trip, it's like a lot of things, man. Why hadn't I done this earlier in my career? So to get these kids at 18 to 22 to experience something while they're young, I think can have a real impact on their lives.
What's the level of baseball you think you'll see?
I think we'll see all levels. We're going to see the young academy type players at the age of 16. You can jump into a professional academy there, and so I think we'll play 16 to 20-year-olds on the young side, and then I think we'll play 30 to 35-year-olds on the high side when we play against some of the winter league competition or maybe some of the retired pro players. So I think it's great education, for our guys.
Have you come back? I mean, obviously it's new pieces and all that, but do you feel pretty good right now with where you are team-wise as far as this time of the fall?
A typical fall, a lot of competition. The younger guys are pushing to make their mark and learn the system. And there's usually an older guy ahead of them, but that competition is very healthy for them. Good focus. You hope, just a little bit of a chip on their shoulder from maybe the way the season ended and wanting to get back to Omaha and compete for a national championship. So it's been, as we know, the falls in Louisville, the weather's been great, and we've been able to get a lot accomplished.
Do you play these games, obviously split squad on Saturday, but do you play Sunday and Monday like a real game, and how will you use kind of the guys? And
an opportunity for both to get everybody an opportunity to compete and play, and let's see how these young guys do against someone else. But I think when you go into Sunday night's game, you feel like you're going with your starting lineup if you were playing today with those guys healthy, and get through Sunday and Monday with your 12, 13, 14 guys who right now deserve an opportunity to play and start, and make sure they all get an opportunity to play in those two games.
So at this point, Funk and Brendan?
Yes, we'll go Funkhauser on Sunday night, Brendan McKay on Monday, our Friday and Saturday from last year, and then Saturday, Drew Harrington and Cade McClure will get starts in that split squad game. But you got Lincoln Hensman and Sean Leland and Zach Birdie and those talented guys coming out of the bullpen, Sunday and Monday.
Dan, what do you think the lessons from last year with Kyle or this past season going through the draft and stuff? What will that do for Corey and you guys in terms of how they deal with it this season?
You can't predict the draft. It's I've gone through maybe 24 or 5 of them, and it's just not an exact science. There's a lot of moving pieces for everything to come together, and so you try to get them to just focus on the game. The game's hard enough as it is, and we saw Kyle Funkhauser go through a tough stretch last year where he'll admit the stress and the pressure and the expectations and all that stuff starts to get to you, and it is a great learning experience for all the other guys that are younger and watching and hopefully learning that to play in this program, like football and basketball and other sports, I mean, there's expectations, there's pressure, and there's eyes from the professional world seeing how you handle it, and if you're ready to move on to the next level.